In our last video, we learned the basics of hyperbaric oxygen therapy. Today, we're going to take a deeper dive in understanding how this fascinating therapy actually works. So how does pure oxygen under pressure aid in healing? First, let's talk about the basics of breathing. When we breathe in oxygen into our lungs, we're getting in air, and that air has a percentage of oxygen that goes from our lungs into our bloodstream, and it binds to hemoglobin, which is a protein inside of our red blood cells that delivers that oxygen to our cells so they can perform their essential functions. In a hyperbaric chamber, the air is pressurized up to 3 times what is normal, and you're breathing in 100% oxygen, which is much higher than the 21% oxygen that we are breathing normally at sea level. Because of this high pressure and 100% oxygen, your lungs can gather up to 3 times more oxygen due to the laws of physics, such as Henry's law and Boyle's law, and I'm not going to bore you with those details. This means that more oxygen gets into your bloodstream, but not only you're binding to your red blood cells, but also your plasma. Your red blood cells on average are about 98% saturated with oxygen. That's where people get those pulse oximeters on their finger and they're looking at it, it's 96, 97, 98, even 100%. But the plasma is only about 2 to 3% saturated with oxygen. So under pressure, because of Henry's law and Boyle's law, you can saturate that plasma in your other body fluids with 100% oxygen. So that means that basically there is more oxygen being delivered to all your tissues and all your cells of your body so they can perform their essential functions. Now here's where the healing magic really happens. With more oxygen being available to your cells, the cells have the ability to make more energy. When there's more energy, the body can facilitate change. What type of change is that? That's the healing mechanisms. It helps the body under hyperbaric oxygen conditions, helps the body stimulate the growth of new blood vessels, new connective tissue can start to develop and grow, such as bones, tendons, ligaments, cartilage. There's also been a study that shows an 800% increase in stem cell production. It also helps your body fight certain types of infections, such as anaerobic bacteria, which means that they don't love oxygen. So in an oxygen-rich environment, such as a hyperbaric oxygen chamber with 100% oxygen being there, those bacteria will not survive. They don't like that. So again, in hyperbaric conditions, one of the main things that's the most important is that if there is diminished blood flow to an area, you're not delivering oxygen. Under the hyperbaric conditions, your plasma is saturated at 100%. So it bypasses where the blood goes. It will go around it. If the highway, which is the blood vessel, has a clot in it or is pinched off for whatever reason, then that oxygen is going to go around that and saturate the cells so those cells can continue to facilitate healing. So again, it allows your body to have that life-giving oxygen to reach areas where circulation is diminished or even blocked, helping the healing processes continue in our body. So that in a nutshell is how hyperbaric oxygen therapy works. It's delivering the life-giving oxygen to your cells so they can perform the functions that they need. It's a delicate balance between physics, biology, and medicine designed to help promote healing of the human body.